Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cock Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a good Saturday wherever you are around the world. Why wouldn't you be? Of course, Liverpool have just beaten Wolves by 2 goals to 1. And breathe. That was a very, very tricky game towards the end. Liverpool did make themselves, or did make it a lot worse for ourselves, I should say. Certainly going towards the back end of that second half in particular. That's put that to one side. But again, Liverpool have won. We're top of the league. Again, get it all in. I would say chat anyway. But how are we all? Hopefully all of you are good. If you are new around here, of course, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, I should say, and of course hit the like button as well. But yeah, Liverpool top of the league. Obviously 6 games into the new season. And Arne Slot, is top of the league. That's something that we do need to talk about a little bit. But still, Liverpool beating Wolves by 2 goals to 1, a very tough place. We've seen it over the obviously the last previous years, the way Liverpool have struggled to get results there. Certainly, 2 seasons ago, Liverpool of course got battered there 3-0. We all remember that. And tonight's results, again, it's a good result, but again, there is still some things where again Liverpool could have made it a lot easier for ourselves, and that's being brutally honest. Again, we could just run away with it and go, yeah, Liverpool definitely, we battered them, which we did in some aspects, but again, Liverpool should have ended the game with 60 minutes in, and that's the plain and simple thing around it. We've said it, that Liverpool should kill teams off and should kill the opposition, which I think we should do, and we did that at times. But again, obviously, Wolves being getting back into it from our own mistake again did not help situations anyway. But big up Hero as well. Saying evening, interested to see your thoughts. Thought we played well today. I thought we were a bit sloppy. Yeah, but that's just me. I don't know whether or not if you guys would agree with that. For me, I thought we were a bit slow. I know, again, obviously Wolves trying to be a bit defensive minded, and I know obviously going forwards, I know of course they're missing half their team due to illness and so on, the virus that's been going around with the Wolves camp. But still, Liverpool, for me personally, I thought we didn't play that great today. And again, that goes to show, and it goes to show how good Liverpool are and how well the squad is. In particular, the fact that we can play so poorly in many ways and still come away with a 2-1 win. Again, that goes to show great belief within the squad. And of course, we've seen it when Liverpool went on to win the Premier League, when Liverpool wasn't great, in many games away from home, and went on to win 2-1, 3-1, or 1-0. And that's the type of results that go on to win you Premier League trophies and makes you go to, win competitions and so on as well. And that's something as well, even tonight, we didn't play our best football, and I think everyone would admit that. But I thought there was, of course, some parts where we were really, really good. Certainly the goals, certainly the first goal for Liverpool, obviously Ibu getting the goal. And of course, that's a Bosley chance that we'll talk about in a little bit as well. But, there were certain elements of the game where Liverpool played really, really well. It just wasn't throughout the 90 minutes. Again, Liverpool very much grinded out 3 points anyway. But big up Cal as well, if you're doing well. Saying a win's a win, grinded it out. 3 points matter the most. Yeah, exactly. And you look at it now. I'm looking at the league table now. Again, Liverpool top of the league. We're 6 games into the season, so it doesn't really mean anything. But again, Liverpool, if it wasn't for that flipping Forest result, again, Liverpool would be unbeaten and top of the league, with pretty much 6 wins at that point as well, and I think it's encouraging, the fact that we've got, a new manager in the door, and again, Liverpool are showing very encouraging signs. Again, it was only the second goal that we've conceded this season, the lowest in the league in that aspect of things as well. So again, Liverpool are doing all the right things. It's just in certain areas for me, I don't know about you guys as well, we do look to be struggling, in terms of the build-up. I thought it was a bit slow today, but still, again, away from home, it's a tough place to go, isn't it, Wolves? Even though they had people missing, defensively they were, again, very, very good. But again, it's a really good aspect. The Liverpool can go away to Wolves, not play that well, and still get 3 points. As Cal said, getting 3 points again is massive and the most important thing as well. Anyway, but yeah, want to speak about this man as well, Ibu Kanate. What a performance he had. For me, my man of the match. I know Sky Sports give it to Ryan Gravenberch, and I know that other people would say Ryan Gravenberch as well. For me, it goes to Ibu Kanate, even with the mistake between him and Allison for Wolves' goal. I still believe Ibu deserves man of the match. I thought he was outstanding all game long. And again, it was a toss-up really for me between Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Kanate. But I'm going to give man of the match to Ibu. Thought he was unbelievable throughout the game. Thought he really commanded that spot in the team. And obviously when going into the season, I think a lot of us thought that Joel Konza would have been next to Virgil van Dijk, and obviously coming out to pre-season, it did feel like that. But Ibu has really turned the corner in that sense, where we said all along, if he can stay fit and be consistent, again, he'll be one of the best Premier League centre-halves, in the league. And that's something, again, that's very much encouraging. The fact, again, we've got Virgil van Dijk, we've got Ibu Kanate being so solid and being so instrumental to how Liverpool defend at the moment. And look, them two in particular, for me, I think they are the best centre-back pairing in the league. So I think Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in the league. I know people will go, oh, well, Saliba and Gabriel. I do think Gabriel and Saliba are very, very good, but these two at the minute are probably the most informed centre halves going. And look, it was a stupid mistake for the Liverpool goal. That's not hide around that fact. For me, it's an Alisson mistake more than an Ibu mistake. But again, one leads to the other. Ibu should have dealt with it. Ali should have come for it, and again, it was a mistake. If Liverpool drew the game, of course, we're probably talking a lot different tone, and a lot different conversation in that aspect of things as well. So I think, look, obviously, with Liverpool drawing, of course, it's always it's a better thing. The fact that Liverpool didn't draw, if Liverpool won, sorry, again, we're now speaking in a better term. If Liverpool did draw, though, again, I think we'd be calling Ibu and Alisson everything under the sun. So, look, I think very much, look, it was a very, very good performance from Ibu. Again, the Gravenberch, again, I thought he had a decent game until I looked at all the statistics, and it was like, yeah, he's had a really, really good game in that sense. But yeah, again, Gravenberch rocking it. McAllister as well, I thought, had a really underrated game. Virgil van Dijk, like I said. But when we talk, and again, I want to not be so negative, but again, turn it a little bit where we're talking about, again, the negative side of things. As Cal, I said there, Szoboszlai to be dropped. It's, I'm a huge fan of Dom Szoboszlai, but he is struggling at the minute. And you ask the question, why? Why is he struggling? Because, that chance that he had, look, he should have scored it 99 times out of 100. Liverpool score that goal. But he has to be doing better in that situation. And look, I know people go, oh, he's opened up his foot. Look, in those situations, it's, kind of a luck situation. It's not, look, at the end of the day, Szoboszlai should be finishing that. And when he got taken off for Curtis Jones as well, you can physically see that he's disappointed in coming off. But when you do look at it, he was poor today. Not only him though, and I'm not gonna turn around and go, oh, we should hate Dominic Szoboszlai, because no, I think Dom Szoboszlai is a very, very good footballer, and I think Dom Szoboszlai can do a lot better. But it wasn't just him today. It's him. It was Mohamed Salah. Again, Robbo in so many ways. I thought he had a good game towards the second half, but I thought Robbo was a bit poor as well. But him, Salah, Mo could have put in Curtis Jones to make it 3-1. And obviously a poor passing yet again from Mo. It was, again, look, certain individual performances wasn't great today. I thought Jota as well, of course, he wins the penalty, but I thought Jota was a bit of, nowhere today anyway. I thought Wolves did well to kind of cancel him out of the game. I thought at some parts of the game, I thought it was a very much a Darwin Núñez game, but of course, obviously, he's out with illness at the moment as well. So again, hopefully Darwin will be back for midweek as well. Because I think we played. Do we play Champions League midweek chat as well? But yeah, glancing header from Dom there, bottom right for me as well. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. I think just again, he has the opportunity. He sees the pass. He has the opportunity to direct it somewhere else. I think he should have done a bit better with that for me anyway. Poor and sloppy performance, but 3 points in top of the league. Yeah, look, and that's the thing that's most important. Look, it's the fact that we've come away from again a tough ground because look, we've seen throughout the years, we've dropped points to Wolves, in previous seasons. City as well have also dropped points to Wolves. Arsenal have done the same. It is a tough place to go. And look, Liverpool, we're now on, 5 wins out of 6, top of the league. Bologna now midweek. Next week we've got Palace, I think, at home. Palace away, sorry. So again, it's a tough, turnaround. But next week it's going to be a tough, it's going to be a tough next couple of fixtures. Yeah, looking at it now, Bologna midweek, Palace then on Saturday at 12:30. Again, that's a very, very hard turnaround in terms of, again, the Champions League quality. And then it goes 12:30 on a Saturday. Again, I feel like as well, Champions League team should never play 12:30. But again, that'd be in a whole different conversation that we would dive down anyway. But yeah, looking after the international break as well. If Liverpool can end or go into the international break top of the league, that would be really, really good. Really, really good. Because again, we've got Chelsea at home, Leipzig away, Arsenal away, Brighton away. We got Brighton twice. Yeah, we got Brighton twice. Then obviously one in the EFL Cup, then once in the league, and then we've got Leverkusen at home, Villa at home. Again, the games are coming thick and fast. And then of course we've got Real Madrid and Manchester City in the same week, so that will be fun. Anyway, but Palace away 12:30 as well. This is a great start to life under Slot, no doubt about it. Yeah, it is 100%. And look, Liverpool have not been anywhere near their best. When we've seen Liverpool at their best this season, because we've seen spurts, let's not turn around that fact and go, oh yeah, Liverpool have been poor all round. No, Liverpool have been very good in parts of the season, and that's for me where the start to life under Arne Slot for me has been really, really impressive. Look, a new manager coming to a new league. Okay, obviously the bad performance against Forest and obviously the defeat, that's obviously a massive setback. But what we've seen under Arne Slot, we've seen Liverpool completely change in that sense. We're no longer this team that again is going 100 miles an hour. We're more methodical in the style that we play. And that's something where Liverpool, again, in many situations, would have dropped points, in some games, and look, throughout the years, and that type of football, it's proven it wins you games. Sometimes you may not look the greatest, but then you'll go on to win, 12, 13 games in a row, and that's what I think all of us said after the Forest game. It's a blip. We'll learn from it, but if Liverpool can develop from the Forest defeat and then go on to be 20, 25 games unbeaten, certainly in the Premier League, again, that then it's a massive climb in terms of your development and your progress. Look, Arne Slot even said it himself, he's so privileged to have inherited such a great squad. And look, when we talk about improving the squad itself, we're looking at starters, we're looking at main players to come in and and potentially replace certain players, and look, the squad so far, it's not been plain sailing, but it's been very, very good, and hopefully we will see again more improvement with this Liverpool team. And if we're this good now, imagine what we could be when Liverpool finally go into fourth or fifth or sixth gear. That's frightening to think about, and it is, like, we've still got Harvey Elliott to be added to this. We've still got Darwin Núñez to fully be put into this as well. We've still got very good players to integrate themselves into this team, where we've not really seen them yet in this season. And look, I'm very much looking forward to it. There's so many top performances we're still waiting for. And look, I'm hoping Arne Slot, will, get something this season. Maybe he might win an EFL Cup. Maybe, who knows? He might win the Premier League. That would be amazing if he could do that as well. But look, so far so good for life under Arne Slot for Liverpool anyway. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts anyway in the comments. But midweek starts: Keller, Bradley, Konza, VVD, Gomez, Endo, Jones, Bosley. I wouldn't start all that. Cal, it is the Champions League. Maka needs to be higher up now. Stop wasting him for someone who isn't performing at all. I would personally, I would drop Szoboszlai midweek. Do you know what? I would put Curtis Jones in the 10. See what he can do in the 10. I would do that personally, but again, we have to wait and see to see what he does for midweek. But still, I think if Harvey Elliott was fit, again, we would have seen him play plenty of games this season. But obviously, going back onto the game, just speaking briefly as well, because we're going to shoot off in about 5-10 minutes, guys. Anyway, but I think the good thing about it though was, again, we didn't play at our best, but also as well the fact that looking at Wolves as well, they were awful. And if any Wolves fans are tuning in or seeing this as well, Wolves were terrible. And I've already seen a few people on social media going, "Oh, it was never a penalty, this, that, and the other." Look, Liverpool got robbed of a penalty in the first half. And I will admit that. What's the correct saying? Die by my sword. By this, Liverpool should have been given a penalty in the first half, and we never was given one. For the Jota, I think Jota, the exact same thing happened. To the first one, Jota, or I think it was Salah, got wrapped around, and then look, it should have been a penalty. But taking a look at the league table as well, and I say Liverpool top of the league. Look, when you think about it, Chelsea, Liverpool could lose a game and Chelsea could be top of the league. That's how close it is at the minute. And of course, with the way things are going, and you look at how football is, going, it's going to be close. If anybody's seen the Opta table for the season, they predict Liverpool are going to get to 77 points this season. I think Liverpool will do better than that, and I do. I think Liverpool will get above 80 something this season. Maybe that's enough to win the league. Who knows? Hopefully, anyway. But anybody know what is up with Nunes? Had a fever yesterday. COVID, back with the bang. I don't necessarily think it's COVID. They didn't really say anything. I looked at the Liverpool report thing that they put out, and they just said illness. Again, will be interesting to hear Arne Slot's press conference on Tuesday, or whether or not he says anything after the game. I haven't really seen anything before he came on, but yeah, no, I would think that we'll know on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. We'll know anyway. But Higona, big up Bri as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. It's been a while, but hopefully you're doing well. Jota, when we need him, is injured. Jota, when he's been awful, is always there. When he's been awful. What do you mean, Cal? So I didn't think he had a good game today, but yeah. Cole Palmer, Cole Palmer. 4 goals was it today for Cole Palmer? If you had him in your FPL, that would have been great. I got him in my FPL. Was meant to put in captain instead of Haaland, and I missed the trick. Yet again, missing tricks on FPL this year anyway. But no, look, I think the overriding sense is the fact that Liverpool look to be competitive when not playing the best, and that's encouraging. It's massively encouraging. But yeah, no, I think that there's definitely maybe a conversation around Dominic Szoboszlai for me. I don't know about you guys, but I think there is a conversation of, and I know people say, "Oh, you should play him through." You should play him through bad form, and he'll be, again, hopefully he'll level itself out. I think the same. I think, look, I think there is a great player there in Dominic Szoboszlai. But even today, you saw it at certain parts. Again, him pressing wasn't there on a slot. A few times was directing him and giving him some instructions in terms of his pressing and in terms of his overall game. And obviously the big chance that he missed that doesn't help it. But it's something when you do look at it and you go, you look, it's just one of those games, and I hope it is one of them, because the Szoboszlai that we saw a year ago, and the Szoboszlai that we saw from when he signed with the club till he got injured back in, what was it, January. That was Dom Szoboszlai was unbelievable, and what we've seen of him so far, he's been really, really good. In the 10 position, I thought he's been really good, but the last few games he's been poor. And I think Milan, he was okay. And again, on the weekend, or last weekend, he was okay. Midweek, of course, we didn't see him so much. And then, of course, that tonight wasn't really the best. And I think maybe it's something with fatigue, of course. I think obviously Arne Slot would have liked to rotate him quite a lot, obviously due to Harvey Elliott being out. But look, I think it'll be interesting to see midweek what Slot does with him. To be fair, I would be really surprised anyway. But people are definitely overreacting to this game today. Probably I am doing as well, Bri. To be fair, again, I will be the first to admit that. Probably I am as well. But look, at the end of the day, Liverpool got 3 points. Liverpool top of the league, and that's what's mainly important. And look, I'm loving life with Liverpool top of the league. Anyway, but 3 points away is all that matters. True. Very, very true. Hi, Cal. Hi, Bri as well. But, look, the overall sense is Liverpool got 3 points. Liverpool top of the league. That's the main important thing. And as well, but before we do go anyway, as well, chat, let us know your man of the matches. So, Bri, Cal, Hero as well. Obviously, let us know your man of the matches down below as well. But reasons to be cheerful, 100% there is. But Chelsea beat these by 6. We made hard work of them. It's the Liverpool way, isn't it? We don't make things easy, and that's the fun part of being a Liverpool supporter, is the fact that we never make things easy for ourselves, and when we do, we batter people as well. But look, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? But it was a little bit shy to watch, though. It was at times, but look, at the end of the day, who cares? Liverpool top of the league. Anyway, but Ryan, again, he is playing so well for us as well. Big up John as well. You've gone Ryan Gramovich for man of the match. Like, he wasn't my man of the match personally. After the game, I didn't really think he was in the man of the match shout, but then looking at people's straight away after the game, people going about Gravenberch, I thought he had a good game. I didn't think he had a man of the match performance, but look, like what he has been doing this season has been really, really impressive, and long may that continue as well, because look, when we talk about Liverpool needing a number 6, we probably won't need a number 6, to be fair. But man of the match, Van Dijk, for Cal anyway. Jota, I suppose, 2 assists. Did Jota get 2 assists? Oh, the penalty, and of course you could class that as 2 assists. Yeah, well, suppose so. To be fair, Brian, but I haven't seen the game yet. Been out till the sun dipped anyway. But big up Hero as well. What Saudi Jota as well. Radio made the second half sound bad, though. It was again. Once you watch it back, Hero, you'll understand it was a very slow game. That's the best way I can say it was. It was very slow, and Liverpool did make it hard work for ourselves. But look, at the end of the day, like I said, 3 points is all that matters, and hopefully, anyway, we'll talk about it a bit tomorrow as well on a show and get your guys' thoughts. But genuinely, I think Liverpool again did very good for what considering, like, again, we wasn't at our best. The fact that we again should have won that game probably by 3-1 or 4-1 again goes to show again that Liverpool have plenty more gears to go this season anyway, and in these types of games as well, they do definitely have another element to go, then let's just say that anyway. But didn't get to see the match today. What did you think of Andre, given his previous links to us? Thought he had a good game. I think he loves hugging Virgil van Dijk on corners. Damo, I thought he had a decent game. Again, I wouldn't say it's a standout. I know it's probably said there between for Liverpool fans, but or Liverpool players, I should say. But yeah, I didn't think Andre stood out so much. But again, I think he loves hugging Virgil van Dijk on corners, which was pretty funny. I think Virg stood out till we conceded. Yeah, same with Ibu though. Like for me, I thought Ibu's my man of the match personally. I thought he was outstanding. But yeah, once you concede and once the opportunity, let me know your guys' thoughts for anybody who watched the game. Was it Ibu's fault or was it Alisson's fault? For me, it was Ali's fault. I thought Alisson should have come and collected it. Quite clearly, Ibu is directing Alisson to do that. Alisson thinks about going to do it and then decides not to go, which then leaves the ball just there. Which again, I think that then left Ibu and Virgil a bit stranded when he doesn't come and collect the ball. But yeah, I thought personally it was Alisson's fault. But a big up Al as well, saying, where is the Dominic Szoboszlai we had from the first 2 months gone? I don't know, Al, to be awfully honest with him. Kanate, he lost it as well for Cal. It was both, says Bry, as well. I would say, yeah, fair enough, that's both. Just clear your lines, Kanate, pal. Yes, well... And just clear it, lads. Just friggin' boot it. The timing meant both were waiting in a call. Yeah, absolutely. But look, at the end of the day, Liverpool got 3 points, and that's what's mainly important anyway. And hopefully, again, we'll have some good news in terms of injury news as well. But obviously tomorrow, I'm going to leave it there for tonight, guys. Anyway, I should say that anyway. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do another show. I'll try and see if I can get a few people on as well. Apologies, there was no match preview as well. But next week, everything's back to normal as well. Just running, we were meant to go live yesterday, but we couldn't do it. So yeah, so basically next week, everything should be fine anyway. But in fairness to Andre, the balloon Tridini did say Virgil smells lovely. Jesus Christ. Technically, Virgil pushed the player and Ain't Nuri got it. Yeah. Exactly. Again, of course, it's Ryan Ain't Nuri as well who scores. I should have said that. Especially with his links to Liverpool constantly throughout the summer. It's brilliant. Either way. But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow at 9. Of course, because I think tomorrow's game, is Man United Spurs, which that should be fun to watch. Again, I think whoever loses that game, I think, is going to be in trouble. And if it's Manchester United, it's going to be funny. But look, we'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed me talking about the game. Anyway, if you have, then please leave a like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff as well. But yeah, it's Jack. I haven't seen him in time. No, Jack's fine. I think Jack might actually be doing a live tonight at some point as well. So make sure you go over to Anfield Road TV. But yeah, no, I think Jack will be live at some point. I'm not sure. He didn't say earlier when I spoke to him he wasn't going to be live or not. He might be in the chat now, to be fair. So Mackenzie, if you are in the chat, let us know. But 10 Hagen, that's funny. To be fair though, get him signing that new long-term deal anyway. But yeah, no, look, hopefully you guys have enjoyed tonight's video. If you are new around here, of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Liverpool are top of the league, and yeah, it could. We could have done it a lot better, but look, that's the Liverpool way. They like to give us heart attacks and do it in style. Anyway, but yeah, look, 5 wins, 1 loss, top of the league. We're 6 games in, and hopefully it stays the same for the rest of the season anyway. But yeah, I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ta-ra.